Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new video. As you can see, we're not gaming today. As you can see from the title and thumbnail, today I'm going to be ranking Squid Game characters I'd be able to beat in a fight. So I know this is super random, but I've been talking about Squid Game like every day with my friends, and one of the main topics that we always talk about is how annoying some of the characters can be and how we wish we could fight some of them. So this idea just kind of hit me. Why don't I rank the characters on who I would and wouldn't be able to beat in a fight? Now this whole video is going to be a joke, and like, I don't even be fighting like that, ever. But I thought it would be funny to do this anyways, so here we go. Squid Game characters I could beat in a fight. So I've got it broken down into 3 simple columns. I'm winning, they're beating my ass, and we're not fighting. Alright, simple, let's do this. Okay, so we're starting off with Gi-hun, the main character, and not gonna lie, he's beating my ass. Like, if this was season 1 when he was some goofy joke, I promise I'm beating his ass. But this is season 2 Gi-hun, the one who's locked in, and if I'm being honest, I just don't see myself winning that fight. Bro's coming into this season with a vengeance, and I don't think I'm ready for the smoke, so Gi-hun is beating my ass. Okay, next up is the frontman, and not gonna lie, he would fucking obliterate me. Did you guys see what this guy did to Thanos and that one guy in the Mingle game? This guy single-handedly beat up 2 clowns in front of everyone and snapped this fool's neck like it was nothing. There's no universe where I even land a punch. The frontman is easily beating my ass. Alright, next up is the cop who had the most useless search I've ever seen in my life. Even still, this guy would still beat my ass. This guy is a whole police officer. I wouldn't even want to fight him. But for the purpose of this video, I would have to, and I'm not winning that fight. Didn't he also manage to kill one of the Squid Game guards and throw them into the ocean? I could never do something like that, so yeah, the police officer is definitely beating my ass. Okay, next up is the YouTuber MC Coin, and to be honest, I would beat this man up. This man was constantly getting bullied by Thanos and his boyfriend in front of everyone, the whole show, and bro was never able to fight back until he got some utensils. So I'm viewing these fights as regular fist fights, and with no cutlery allowed, this guy's not doing anything to me. So we're gonna put him right here because he's just not beating me in a fight. Next up is player 388. I'ma be honest, I don't even know this guy's name, but I call him the sellout because of what he did in episode 7. This man had one of the greatest throws in Squid history by not bringing the team all that ammo. And I don't want to hear no, oh, but he had trauma, of course he got scared. Motherfucker, I don't care. This guy fumbled so hard and let everyone down. With all that being said, he'd still unfortunately beat me in a fight because he is an ex-Marine, meaning he's definitely had some intense training to fight, and he'd probably whip my ass. Not gonna lie though, if I was fighting him, all I'd have to do is probably say gun and he'd start quaking in his boots. Like, look at how he was shooting at the guards. Man was really shooting full court shots with his eyes closed. Next up is the father of the girl who got sick, and to be honest guys, I wouldn't want to fight him. Like, he's just an honest man who entered the games to save his daughter. You really think I'm gonna fight him? It's unfortunate that he got shot, and still he might not be dead, but yeah, I just wouldn't want to fight him, you know? He's a good dude. Next up is player 120, the trans girl. Guys, she would f my shit up. Did you guys see how she was moving in episode 7? She had every badge equipped and was moving like LeBron in the 2016 finals. Yes, they were using guns, but the girl used to be a soldier before she got kicked out. I promise I'm not winning these. Bro, this girl managed to give the crazy bitch a bloody nose by slapping her in the face. Like, what? So yeah, player 120 would definitely beat my ass. Next up is player 7. Guys, this man wears glasses. That's an automatic win for me. Next up is the mom, and this one is obvious. Guys, this woman is way too old. She wouldn't be able to keep up with me and my youth. So for all being honest, I gotta put her in the we're not fighting column. And if you really thought I was putting her in I'm winning, you just got baited. This woman was the real MVP throughout the show. Girl was literally looking out for everyone while managing to win the games. She's a legend and I absolutely would not fight her. Next up is Jun Bae, and just like player 388, he's also an ex-Marine, meaning he'd probably whoop my ass. He definitely also got some intense training and I wouldn't be able to win those, so yeah. Jun Bae would probably whoop my ass. Rest in peace though. Okay, next up is Jun Hee, and I'm just gonna say it now. We're not fighting. Not only is this woman beautiful, but she's having a whole baby. You're a sick individual if you even think I'd lay a finger on those. I also don't trust her ex by the way, and I hope she leaves him for good so I can swoop in and handle things from there. Next up is the crazy bitch, and let's be real. I would whoop her ass. This crazy woman was moving so weird the whole show and honestly needed a good slap. Oh yeah. This was going around the place like she knew everything, but she was just creeping everyone out, and I definitely wouldn't let her do any damage to me. Okay, next up is... Yo. Oh, Minsu. Okay. Guys, if I'm being honest, this guy Minsu needs his own fucking tier. The way how I would destroy this kid would be illegal. This little kid was moving like a bitch the whole show and showed no signs of development. Not only did he betray Sammy in the Mingle game, but he let Thanos' boyfriend kill her while he just watched on his bed. If I'm being honest, this beatdown is deserved. This guy had a generational throw with his girl and missed a wide open basket. I promise if I was there, I would have jumped down from that bed and dealt with this ass licker myself. But no, this man had to throw the bottle, miss, and then chicken out like a baby and let this baddie die. I would obliterate Minsu. Alright, next up is Thanos' boyfriend, and if I'm being honest, I don't respect this guy enough to call him by his name or number, which I don't even know what they are. This guy was just there to lick Thanos' ass and be annoying. This guy was moving so shook until Thanos passed him a perk and then he thought he could run the place alongside his boyfriend. I promise I would beat this guy's ass and enjoy doing it. Not only do I hate him, but he killed the baddie, so I would have to step in and do what Minsu couldn't. Okay, next up is Thanos, and to be honest guys, he would whoop my ass. This guy is just too crazy and I honestly wouldn't even want to fight him. Not because I'm scared or anything, but because I just wouldn't want to be near any of his presence. To be honest, he'd probably just use the Power Stone and destroy me instantly, so yeah, I'm not winning those. Also, let me say real quick, I know a lot of people hate Thanos, but I don't. I thought he was pretty funny, and I feel like he might have died a bit too early. The consistent Korean to English was pretty funny, and I thought the actor did a pretty good job with the role. Next up is Sammy, and honestly guys, I wouldn't want to fight her. She was also someone who seemed like a good person, and I wouldn't feel good fighting her. Girl was just there looking out for Minsu, got betrayed twice, and unfortunately ended up dying to the ass licker. I think she also died too early. I wish we got to see her do more and possibly evolve her relationship with Minsu, cause he was just moving like a bitch. But we can't anymore, and that's a shame, cause she's so bad. Next up is Noelle, and she would beat my ass. You guys remember the scene where she got jumped by those two guards? She was low-key holding her own, and even though she still lost, she was fighting two guys at once. I promise if she was fighting just one guy, she would have whooped that ass because she can fight. There's not too much to say about her because she didn't really do much, but I hope the father is still alive so she can possibly save him. Aw man, here we go. The worst character in the whole show. The stupid old man. Y'all don't understand how much I hate this character. This guy was constantly running his mouth the whole show and wouldn't shut the fuck up. This man was 10 billion won in debt and got mad when people gave him weird looks. Motherfucker, what could you have possibly done to owe that much money? This is why he wanted to keep the games going, but to be honest, he was just annoying and it was so insufferable hearing him speak. I hope this old fart dies in season 3 or else it's automatically a bad show cause he needs to die. Oh yeah, I would absolutely destroy this old man by the way. I just went off track. Next up is the man who drives the boat. There's not much to say other than I'd beat his ass. He'd probably show up to the fight drunk and knock himself out with one swing and miss. Next up is the guy who sacrificed himself for his friend and died to the recruiter. This one is weird, like I'm pretty sure I remember him fucking up Gi-hun in season 1, but in season 2, this man and his friend couldn't beat the recruiter who had a briefcase while they had a whole knife. Like bro, have some consistency. Honestly, at first, I was gonna say that he would beat me, but for what happened in season 2, I'm gonna have to put you right here. How do you lose a 2v1 with a weapon in your arsenal? I could never. Next up is the friend that I mentioned, and same with him. I'd beat his ass. Not only did he sell the 2v1, but this guy is a whole goof. Like his character could be funny at times, but he's kinda just a joke, and I don't see myself losing to him. Next up is the recruiter, and this one is obvious. This man would beat my ass. This is the same guy who beat up 2 dudes by himself with a f***ing briefcase. Like, what? That alone tells me that this man can definitely scrap, and I'm not trying to mess with that. This guy is also incredibly committed to his job. You're really telling me he made those same 2 guys play Russian roulette, off one of them, proceed to play it with Gihun, and actually kill himself cause he lost? The commitment needs to be studied. The recruiter is great, and that bread and lottery scene was also very good. He would definitely beat my ass. Okay guys, next up is little young me. Real quick, I'm just gonna put it out there. This was the most adorable character ever, and I wanted her to live so bad. I deadass almost cried when she died, bro. She wanted to leave so bad. When they were doing the second vote and noticed they were on pace to staying, she deadass started crying and begged people to leave so she could go home. Like, when I saw that, I felt so bad for her. To make things worse, she died that next game. Like, I'm actually sick. By the way, guess who got everyone to keep the games going? Yep, this old f***. I would absolutely not lay a finger on young me, and she deserved so much better. Alright guys, last on the list, this girl. I don't even remember her number or her name, but I just know she was the first to die. This man Thanos was hitting on her from the jump and even cooked up some shitty rap to make her start feeling him. To be honest, I'd easily beat her ass. If the girl was moving how she was cause of a bee, my fist is the last thing she's gonna want touching her neck. And yeah guys, that's it. Those are the Squid Game characters ranked on who'd I'd beat and lose to in a fight. Honestly, this video was a lot of fun to make and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to watch Squid Game if you're able to and allowed to. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.